Together for Palestine.
Palestine. Palestine.
Palestine.
Palestine.
Palestine.
Palestine.
Palestine.
Palestina.
Together for Palestine.
We are the first government in the European Union to say what Israel is doing is genocide. Do you hear that, Deputy? It is genocide.
What are you going to do about it?
And we're going to pass the occupied Palestinian territory.
Good.
Okay, we're going to pass that. We're going to pass it. We're going to pass it as quickly as possible. It's going to go to the Foreign Affairs Committee in the month of June. While you're standing here just throwing brickbats at me, we're working to support the people of Palestine.
Dia em que Portugal reconhece o Estado da Palestina, a que cessem todas as hostilidades, a que se dê uma oportunidade ao restabelecimento da plena ajuda humanitária, a que se abra uma fresta de luz para a paz.
The Commonwealth of Australia recognises the state of Palestine. We recognise the legitimate and long-held aspirations of the people of Palestine.
Canada intends to recognize the state of Palestine. This intention is predicated on the Palestinian Authority's commitment to much-needed reforms, including commitments by the Palestinian Authority's President Abbas.
I state clearly, as Prime Minister of this great country, that the United Kingdom formally recognises the state of Palestine.
Je déclare que la France reconnaît aujourd'hui l'État de Palestine.
Apa yang terjadi sekarang sungguh mengejutkan. Negara-negara Eropa yang selama ini memilih diam, kini mulai berbondong-bondong mengakui Palestina sebagai sebuah negara. Bahkan, para artis dan musisi dunia ikut angkat suara, menyuarakan dukungan terhadap keadilan. Mereka menyadari membela Palestina bukan soal kesamaan agama, melainkan wujud solidaritas kemanusiaan. Di tengah perkembangan itu, Indonesia tampil sebagai panutan. Sejak lama, Indonesia konsisten membantu rakyat Palestina dan menyuarakan keadilan di berbagai forum internasional. Puncaknya, Presiden Indonesia berpidato di hadapan PBB dengan lantang mendesak agar Palestina segera merdeka.
A catastrophic situation in Gaza is unfolding before our eyes. At this very moment, the innocent are crying for help, are crying to be saved. Who will save them? Who will save the innocent? Indonesia is prepared to deploy 20,000 or even more of our sons and daughters to help secure peace in Gaza or elsewhere. Peace. Peace now. Peace immediately. We need peace. Thank you very much.
中方坚定支持建立以1967年边界为基础，以东耶路撒冷为首都，享有完全主权的独立的巴勒斯坦国，支持巴勒斯坦成为联合国正式会员国。
C'est cela ce que nous allons faire le 22 septembre à New York. Cette reconnaissance, c'est le début d'un chemin. C'est un parcours, avec toutes ces conditions, ces exigences pour les parties prenantes. Et au fond, c'est un parcours, un chemin pour la paix, pour sauver des vies, et pour essayer ensemble d'être à la hauteur de ce que nous nous devons, la dignité humaine. Merci beaucoup.
The Palestinians do not want to leave their land, and we are not going to encourage them or force them to leave their land, and we are not going to work with anyone who has that agenda. The Palestinians have a right to their land, and they have a right to live in safety and security and dignity on their land, and that is what we will push for.
We have to tell the truth on behalf of the people of Palestine.
It's always been the artist's role in society to speak out, to risk speaking truth to power.
It's important to speak out now, not when this is over. Right now, while it's happening.
For Palestine.
Pressurise your government, lend your support to those who are peacefully campaigning.
For Palestine.
Call for a ceasefire, stop the killing.
Inggris secara resmi telah mengakui negara Palestina. Kerjasama Indonesia dan Inggris semakin erat sejak Presiden Prabowo dan Perdana Menteri Starmer sepakat untuk membentuk kemitraan strategis kami tahun lalu. Secara jelas mencerminkan nilai-nilai yang kami pegang teguh bersama Indonesia yaitu perdamaian dan keamanan, elemen inti dalam kemitraan strategis kami.
I would bet you, if you did a DNA test for all the Palestinians and a DNA test for all the Israelis, the Palestinians have more actual genetic ties to that landmass than the Israelis, who are mostly Eastern European. This is every prime minister of Israel. First one, David Gurion, real name David Grun, born in Poland. Next one, Mashi Sheret, real name Mashi Shurtok, born in Ukraine. Then Levi Eshkol, real name Levi Skolanik, born in Ukraine. Next one, Yigal Alan, real name Yigal Pajkovic. Next one, Golda Meir, real name Golda Mabovich, born in Ukraine. Next one, Manichin Begin, real name Mazi Chekslaw Begum, born in Ukraine. So I can go on and on and on. Almost every single one of them has a fake name, and nearly every single one of them is actually from Eastern Europe. Even Netanyahu's real name is Milakovsky.
As a queer person, as a Jewish person, and as an American, I am horrified by the Israeli government's massacre of well over 65,000 Palestinians in Gaza. I am ashamed and infuriated that this mass murder is funded by our American tax dollars. It should not be controversial to say that we should all be against murdering civilians. I know that my call for a liberated Palestine comes from a desire for mutual safety of all people living in the region, and I know that my condemnation of Israel's bombardment of Gaza is not despite what I learned in Hebrew school, but because of it.
I'm Palestinian, asking people why they support Palestine.
Because I'm a human being. Do you think I'm going to sit back, watch my TV and watch a genocide? No chance. This isn't about religion, so it's not about being Muslim, being Jewish, whatever. I'm a Christian, but I'm a human being. That's all that matters to me.
2 million people, hostages.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And this will never, ever, ever end until they're free. It's as simple as that.
I am from London. But my father was a Zionist. He was from Poland, and he lost his family in the Holocaust. But he brought me up as an anti-racist. So when 1973, I didn't know any better. I went to Israel. I saw apartheid. I saw the racism. I saw what was terrible, and I came back anti-racist, anti-Zionist. And from then, I have fought for Palestine.
Just myself, I not accept for your country people here. No. I don't welcome.
Oh, you're kicking out my wife and kid?
We just welcome the human, animal, even dog and cat only.
Anything else? Anything else you want to say?
We were occupied for 800 years, and for us not to have sympathy with the plight of the Palestinian people would be an appalling betrayal of the men and women who gave us our freedom. So I mean, they're entitled to it as much as we are to self-determination and free to live their lives and pursue their culture and to not be exterminated or ethnically cleansed.
Free Palestine! If you're not sick to your fucking stomach at what is happening in Palestine, I'm afraid you may have lost your humanity. The people that are being oppressed. There are terrible, terrible things happening in this world, and our government in the UK is responsible for so much of it. Fuck the UK government, fuck the US government. Free Palestine!
I don't know. I just think there's only a couple of words to say here. It's kind of weird. It's the first time it's said all night, but I'm just going to say Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Netanyahu and Zionism. Free Palestine.
Arrived in the middle in Al-Aqsa hospital first. The situation was disastrous, where we're having kind of kids coming after a strike. With most of like, let's say 70 to 80% of our patients are kids and pregnant women. And the situation was terrible, and there was no water, no food, and people living in the hospital everywhere. It was very common for a person to be the only survival of their family. Everyone has lost most of their family. It was very hard for us to get in, and there was a lot of restrictions. There's no equipment. They're down to the very basics, running out of working scissors. There's no soap in the theatre room to scrub in, no gloves, nothing at all. We're treating patients on the floor, mass casualty after mass casualty. They're using all the weapons. Old delivery room, as you can see, this is the hospital. It's all bombed, but the bombing is still happening.
Hi. Wait. Hi, can I speak something? I need to get Saudi Arabia, Qatar, all Muslim country. Can you help the Palestinian children right there? Please, I need to let you know, in the world, Muslim people, help the Palestinian people. Please, please, please. Don't spend the Porsche car. Don't spend the Ferrari. Don't spend the this. Spend the money. Help the medication. Help the doctors. Help the food. Help the shoes. Send the please Palestine. Please send Palestine. Please, 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 please. I watch the TV. I'm crying all the time about the Saudi Arabia, Qatar, or rich country. Please just forget it for the Porsche car, everything. Help the Palestinian people, the kids hungry in the school. Thank you very much.
So have you got a message for the Palestinians before you...
Yeah, I got a message for the Palestinian people. I love every single Palestinian people. I love so much. Thank you very much.
قرار صح اجى متأخر، لكن أن تأتي متأخر خير من أن لا تأتي. واليسار في العالم بدأ يقوى، ونتيجته إنه بريطانيا وكندا واستراليا اعترفت بفلسطين، وندعو كل دول العالم يعترفوا بفلسطين.
من الله سبحانه وتعالى أن توقف هذه الحرب وتوقف هذه المقتلة، ونناشد جميع دول العالم بأن وبما فيها بريطانيا أن تتحمل المسؤولية العظمى لوقف هذه الحرب، لأنها هي سبب مشكلتنا الأولى والأخيرة.
Sikap ini menunjukkan Indonesia sebagai negara yang kuat dan berpengaruh di mata dunia. Dari podium PBB, suara Indonesia terdengar tegas. Perjuangan Palestina bukan sekadar isu politik, tetapi murni persoalan kemanusiaan. Meski begitu, hambatan besar tetap ada, terutama dari Israel dan Amerika yang bersikeras menolak pengakuan terhadap Palestina.
זה לא יהיה. לא תקום מדינה פלסטינית ממערב לירדן. במשך שנים אני מנעתי את הקמתה של מדינת טרור זו מול לחצים אדירים, גם מבית וגם מן החוץ. עשינו זאת בנחישות ועשינו זאת בתבונה מדינית. לא כל שכן. הכפלנו את ההתיישבות היהודית ביהודה ושומרון ונמשיך בדרך זו.
Now, as if to encourage continued conflict, some of this body is seeking to unilaterally recognize a Palestinian state. The rewards would be too great for Hamas terrorists for their atrocities. This would be a reward for these horrible atrocities. Instead of giving to Hamas and giving so much, because they've taken so much, they have taken so much, this could have been solved so long ago.
Namun, perubahan sikap internasional membuktikan bahwa mata dunia kini mulai terbuka. Negara-negara Eropa yang dulu memilih bungkam, perlahan ikut menyuarakan keadilan. Tak bisa dipungkiri, konsistensi Indonesia sejak awal menjadi salah satu faktor yang mendorong keberanian negara lain ikut mendukung Palestina. Indonesia memang bukan negara superpower, tapi dengan semangat persatuan, nilai kemanusiaan, dan Pancasila yang menolak segala bentuk penjajahan, Indonesia layak disebut panutan perdamaian dunia. Dan bagi kita sebagai rakyat Indonesia yang berpegang pada nilai Pancasila, sudah seharusnya terus mendukung perjuangan rakyat Palestina, seraya berdoa agar mereka segera mendapatkan hak merdeka yang selama ini diperjuangkan.